This is Overthinking with Carmen. I am Carmen Michael Smith, your overthinker in chief, spiraling publicly so you don't have to. And today, we're talking about barebacking. And we're talking about raw dogging. And no, get your mind out of the gutter. This episode is not about what you think it is. But then again, maybe it is. So look, lately I've been noticing how many people can't do anything. Go to a concert, walk into a coffee shop, ride an elevator without pulling out their phone. It's like we've forgotten how to just be somewhere in public without performing for our invisible audience. I was at an event recently and it was good. Live music, real instruments, the kind of talent that doesn't need a backing track. But as soon as the show started, every phone went up. People watching the stage through their screens while standing in front of the stage. And I realized, as I've talked about in previous episodes, it's not about the concert anymore. It's about documenting that you were there for other people. For the algorithm? For the future version of you scrolling at 3 a.m. needing proof that you had a life? But something else is happening. Gen Z has clocked out of that system, or is actively clocking out of that system. And now they're talking about a trend called barebacking. It's not what it sounds like. Well, not exactly. Barebacking, according to Gen Z, is stepping into the real world without headphones, without a phone, without a laptop, without a damn tote bag full of distractions, because of course, the bigger my bag, the more I'm putting in it. You go to the coffee shop without a book. You sit on the train without scrolling. You exist. Raw. Some boomers have started calling this raw dogging in the world, because that's what it feels like. Unfiltered, unprotected, unnumbed. And if you're wondering why this sounds revolutionary, it's because we've gotten used to life as a filter. Now presence feels like resistance. And here's where it gets real for me. I've been living like this for months now. Not perfectly, but intentionally. I've stepped back from the noise, from all of the opinion pieces and hot takes. I've even stepped back from the pressure to always have a take. And you know what I've noticed? Without the distraction, I see more clearly. Yes, I have prophetic gifts, but I'm able to see and hone in more frequently and clearly than I ever have before. I can see the future. Not in a psychic way, but in a pattern recognition way. In a spirit tuning kind of way. And what I am seeing is the collapse. Not of civilization, not of humanity, but of the current digital performance economy. I'm watching my people still try to figure out their content strategy for platforms that I don't even believe will be around in the next 5 years. People are still investing in their persona while their real presence is starving. Meanwhile, Gen Z is saying, what if I just left the house without my phone and talked to somebody? I mean, you talk about revolutionary. Then what is everybody going to do if I can't market to you on your phone every day because you left it or you put it in your pocket? See, the future is leaving people behind, but it's not the tech savvy being left. It's the spiritually starved. People so disconnected from the real world, they forgot how to be in it, how to just be bored, how to look someone in the eye, how to sit in silence and listen to your thoughts. You know, I'm good at that part. But the part that really excites me is that this is a moment of return. Return to presence, return to reality, return to engagement that's actually real. And if the young people are going to be leading this return, then the elders have something to give them. This could be a bridge moment, an opportunity for wisdom to flow again. As India Ari says in her song, it's time for old people to talk to young people and young people to talk to old people again. Because Gen Z may be raw dogging the world, but they've never known it unfiltered. They've never known it without all the commentary. And somebody needs to say, baby, I remember when we used to talk to each other without typing. We used to remember things without posting them. We used to show up without needing to prove that we were there. So maybe the new moment isn't a digital detox. It's a sacred return. Return to your own mind. Return to your own script. Return to the moments that don't need to be recorded to be real. So if you're out there scrolling on your commute, watching your life through a screen, consider this. Maybe this week, just once, leave the phone in your pocket. Take out the headphones. Look around. You might not like everything you see, but at least you'll be present. You'll be awake. I'm Carmen Michael Smith, your overthinker in chief. Thank you for spiraling with me again. And until next time, stay present, not just post it.